ain't nothing. Like a Colorado fan, say something, break something, ain't nothing. I'm a Colorado fan, say something, break something, ain't nothing. If you a Colorado fan, say something, break something, ain't nothing. Like a Colorado fan, say something, break something, ain't nothing. I'm a Colorado fan. It's the water Mount High. That's Midwest. Fights the way in the sky. In the zone all set. I got more air in my lungs. Phone put on dough. With lyrics rolling off my tongue like ski slow. My birds are raging havoc. Cause I'm dog affiliated. Bringing Westside wisdom to your town until it's elevated. With evil wicked ways. Of this Midwest entertainer when it comes to game. Be like Noah Hall of Fame. Stack your trigger more better. It's what feels those shoes. Snowballing in the city with powder rules. Throwing words like mustard dunks like McDice. Real buddy chicks ready fights. On a mission for the Stanley thrice. Muscle pulling like sharper as all. Leaving up all the same. Leaving blessings on your map and bringing diver pain. So bring your mic to for last front center. Before getting attacked by this trash talking weed splitter. I like it rough and rugged, but smooth like cannabis. My sermon's like a drug. So take a dose, it's mind reliever. In your dreams like Kruger. Going post don't make no scatters. Hit them like a chorus. Striking fast like Rihanna. Dropping bombs on them seas like the ones in Oklahoma. Leave you stiff in the coma. And ball like Homer. So draw your battle lines and put your tongue on the trigger. Understand your antenna. This nigga kingpin' nigga. Now Mr. Dre Day. You lied about the underground die. Better be the day. Black folks stop eating chicken fried. Cause I'm a Colorado fan. You can find me getting rowdy in the South Stand. Cause I'm a Colorado fan. I love my city just as much as you love yours, man. Cause I'm a Colorado fan. You can find me getting rowdy in the South Stand. Cause I'm a Colorado fan. I'm rough and rugged and rowdy. Boy, I'm the 12th man. I'm not on the team, but my presence is felt. I'm the 12th man. Rep my city's the plan. I'm one of me and city, get a fan. I'm that wish when the coaches get the more rest to the player. The beer is favorite road. As we brush off the Raiders, I'm from the Rockies and cocky. And you can't stop me. Tough like Rocky. Smash that ass like hockey. I'm on the walking wood that sucks it up and plays in pain. Cause every great player flips the switch, you know what I'm saying? I'm that stomping rowdy fan. Shaking up the stand. I'm from the South Stand clan. Colder than the barrel man. Dressed in orange and blue. From my head to my tippy toes. An original fan. In my city, I'm the straight fan. Break something. Ain't nothing. Like a Colorado fan, shake something, break something, ain't nothing. I'm a Colorado fan, shake something, break something, ain't nothing. If you a Colorado fan, shake something, break something, ain't nothing. Like a Colorado fan, gon' hit them high, hit them low. Rock 'em and sock 'em until they take no more. We gon' hit them high, hit them low. Squeeze until they can't breathe no more. We gon' hit them high, hit them low. Rock 'em and sock 'em until they take no more. We gon' hit them high, hit them low. Squeeze until they can't breathe no more. Squeeze until they can't breathe no more. Down in Denver, live at Casa del Smoke. This the Midday Burn. Fired up. I'm Dr. DB Kush.
DJ Longhair don't care.
Jimmy! V-Jams on.
S-O-S. Smoke one, son.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
KSOS DB Denver, the original Midday Burn. Fired up.
Yes, indeed.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, I was just looking through these different posts that people have. Like today is the beginning of the trial of the doctor. And those that's going to go up there and support him, it's in Longmont. He goes on trial today.
It's in Longmont?
Yeah, that's where it's at, Longmont.
I thought it was in Fort Collins.
Let me make sure. I don't want to give out no wrong information.
Yeah. Me neither, though.
You said me neither.
How you doing, Budsky?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Sun shining.
Sun is shining.
Missing the captain in the building.
The captain of the ship. Well,
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he out there listening. Big up. I would say
Dr. Kush.
thank you for tuning in to KOSDB Denver.
I want to thank all the sponsors. Let you guys be here so I can come join.
Yeah, we have some great sponsors. I want to thank Miss Michelle LeMay and the Cannabis University for all they've done personally. We've given everybody an earful of how last weekend went and how this weekend is going to go much better, much more smoothly for us in our celebrating the Broncos and helping Maisha celebrate. But wow, man, I think there's a lack of THC in my system. I got sidetracked.
Yeah. Did your mind just wander?
Oh, but yeah, I wanted to point out just kind of from all kinds of sides that I'm glad the doctor's not here to play the devil's advocate like we sometimes do. I do it to him back and forth too, where we know we've got to follow the laws and the rules and the regulations and where things should be. And there's a lot of things out there that shouldn't be issues that are on in front of people's plates. And I go to that stance with not just the cannabis issues. And I think that I'm fortunate to be on the cannabis side of things because that allows us to have a point where there finally is enough of a point and enough of a discussion going on that we can be real about things with our government. And from the standpoint of things right now, if you look at the way our voting system is set up in Washington, we're very close to a point where the leadership and the representatives that we've sent there to vote are coming from states where we are at a near equality and or majority being from cannabis supporting states by population and things like that. So this is an issue that the feds are going to need to deal with soon. And very recently, Obama referred to the fact that the reason that there were things going on and not things going on was because of Congress's lack of action or decision. So we're getting to that point where this is maybe a national discussion, no longer under the radar anywhere. What you think?
I guess you summed that up. That's it.
Right on. Well, it is a Thursday. Thursdays are busy for us. We do a lot of things. I am excited for what's coming up this weekend. I'll start plugging everything we've got going on. Today, after the midday burn, we pull out our hash and we thrash out with some good old rock and roll music. After that, we follow it up with the mixtape review from good man A1. And tonight we're starting something new. New to us, been around for a while. Sketchy Entertainment's coming back to the radio. It'll be good to have Cameron back into the studio. I think Cameron's coming. If not, we're still having someone from Sketchy Entertainment here to make us laugh, because that's what it's all about. They're here to entertain me. You remember that.
You say
Everybody's here for my entertainment. So get to work. And then tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow we're running all over the place tomorrow. We're at the Maxim Lounge tomorrow evening, correct?
yes, indeed.
Correct, sir. New Age Entertainment.
Is that the Cocaine America Club?
Is that what that is?
I believe so.
I've seen a lot of that. I have to admit, there's so much going on, and I'm trying to keep up with promoting it all that I see the date, I verify the date, and it doesn't register as soon as I go to print and share. But it's good. It's good, man. We're having fun. What are we doing Saturday then? You know what we're doing Saturday? We are eventually, I believe, going up to Morrison for a benefit for I believe it's one of Dr. Cush's fellow Coast to Coast DJs. Maybe it's somewhere else in his knowings, or maybe it's a. I'm I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was Dee Dee who set that up with us because it was someone else under his management label. And then Sunday, we have the Broncos
tailgate party.
Yes, we're finally going to get Maisha to the place where she wants to go. I really want to see somebody step up and at least give a pair of tickets so that little girl can make it into the game.
Or John Elway and come and take it to your box.
Well, you look at her Facebook page and there's Bronco stuff all over, and I have to tell you, it's more than just that. Like, if you would have been there at Ray's house on Saturday or on Sunday, like we said, the girl was reaching up at the TV. She understood what was going on. We scored. She was reaching up at the TV. My interpretation at the time was that she was young enough that she was just trying to reach out to get her brother to grab her or to get some food that her brother was eating or something to that effect. And it was shortly after that I recognized she's got what's going on. She loves the Broncos.
Yes, she do. So if anybody did hear that, help Maisha get inside the Bronco game.
I'm sure we can figure out something to make it worth your while.
If not,
besides the joy of knowing you paid it forward like that.
Somebody out there got some room in their box.
You said, oh, never mind. I wasn't even thinking that, but that would be way awesome.
Yeah.
You think we could get somebody with a...
Somebody got a box out there. Even John Elway got a box.
Oh, now you're calling out the big stuff.
That's right. He got a box. He's a general manager.
Well, do you think they gave him one of the ones with the bedroom suites and all that?
Yes, he do, because he's in the owner's box. So I'm quite sure they got the bedroom suite, the double bar up there, the nice cushiony seats.
Room service.
Yeah, they got all that. And they got a hand of people waiting on them. Could you give me a sandwich, please, sir? No. So.
Well, it sounds like all the stuff they had without the box. I said.
But they box look much better than the other boxes. You remember that, okay?
That's
box.
What she said.
They box look better than other boxes. So I know they got some room.
Yeah, I haven't been into Mile High. I wouldn't know what any of the boxes in Mile High.
I couldn't tell you that neither.
I don't know what my deal
But
is
I've been
with
to
boxes.
other stadium in boxes, and some of them are extravagant. And I'm quite sure if it's some of the people who get a yearly box look nice. Imagine what the owner box look like. That is excellent. So you hear our pleas out there.
The boxes at Pepsi Center are pretty nice.
Yeah. And the Pepsi Center is it newer than the stadium? Is it newer than Sports Authority Stadium?
Yeah. I'm still having a hard time saying box and not laughing.
What? Box.
Ray said you go to Morrison?
Yeah, I believe we're going to Morrison on Saturday. Yes! Let's figure that out for sure. We'll take some music into your ears. We'll figure that out, get you the better details as we go on. But thank you for tuning in. KSOS DB Denver. SOS.
Smoke one time.
Alright, alright. I ain't complaining, pimping, this is the life. $1,000 bottles every night while I'm backseat driving, counting money, thinking this is the life. New stage fresh city, next flight. Buying everything inside, I like pimpin'. This is the life. New look, fresh boots, race, coupe look. Anything I want, I swoop pimpin'. This is the life. Pills, drink the best and get paid for it. Play my whole day, fast forward. This is the life. Yeah, party on, never slow down. Penny just for starters, we get champagne the next round. Club full of hoes, place full of coca, mouth full of pills. Better pop you a Motrin. It's the recipe for hangovers, long nights, slow mornings. Soon as the sun pop up, we close the blinds. Homies wake up and have a I don't remember shit moment. A glass of OJ and get right back on it. Yeah. How the fuck I'm supposed to slow down? Pocket full of ecstasy, plenty more to go round. Fridge full of liquor, blunt stuff thicker than Buffy ass. With some out of state shit, lucky cash. Yeah, pimpin' kinda feeling really lucky now. Bad bitch ride me, pussy going up and down. But why she fuck me, all I think about is money. How much more of it is coming? I ain't complaining, pimpin', this is the life. $1,000 bottles every night while I'm backseat driving, counting money, thinking this is the life. New stage, fresh city, next flight. Buying everything inside, I like pimpin'. This is the life. New look, fresh boots, race, coupe look. Anything I want, I swoop pimpin'. This is the life. Pills, drink the best and get paid for it. Play my whole day, fast forward. This is the life. Something about possessions over models causes me to act a little different. Pop my collar, my walk a little slanted. That's a trend they seem to follow. Always yeah that I mean, and it's the same to say what up, bro. 100 stacks thicker than a 70s afro. I'm on the pimp side of the border, here's my passport. Blue and white gators on my feet, size fade up. Backside draped down, club life catered, Admit it feel a little different having everything. Cause these bitches to fall in love, ask for wedding rings. Number 3s act like number 2s, number 1s act like number 4s. That's some pimp shit to number hoes. I live a raw flush lifestyle, never fold. Every day I be in a car, I ain't never drove. That's why my weed always green, yak always cold. And the niggas that hang them cool, pimpin', this is the life. $1,000 bottles every night while I'm backseat driving, counting money, thinking this is the life. New stage, fresh city, next flight. Buying everything inside, I like pimpin'. This is the life. New look, fresh boots, race, coupe look. Anything I want, I swoop pimpin'. This is the life. Pills, drink the best and get paid for it. Play my whole day and fast forward. This is the life.
Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one to hate on me. Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one to hate on me. Hey. No one to hate on me, hey. No one to hate on me, hey. No one to hate on me, hey. Me, myself, I just wanna let the people know that I be out here trying to get it. Know that I don't give a damn about you niggas talking shit about a nigga when a nigga wanna spit it like this. I fucks with everybody, this rap shit is my job. But a nigga really need a promotion, that's the reason why I mob all around. Going city to city, I get gritty, and you know that every time I touch a mic I get gritty. Tell him, yup, all about the dollar, so I'm smashing the whip, trying to get to the next one. He's about to get jiggy, not the man of my city, not the man of my town. Everybody that's around know I hold shit down, and I rap my town. They got CO to the fullest, cause they know that I'm the coolest. I can do it to the fullest. Every time I touch a microphone, I bust. My name is Al B's, 4 G's, told that I bust. And I'm a crushing nigga, smoke 'em in the dust, and it's a must bust cause in every record, cause I fucking never gave when I made. I be the flow, and every time I go, I gotta spit it, so you know that I'm a represent the code. And all I really smoke is dough, and that's the reason I'm a blow. And every time I wanna flow, I got the PPL and go. You don't wanna be the reason niggas come I'm attacking with the rap and all a nigga want is money, get it crackin' if you want to. I'm ready to trip and I can see it in your eyes. You ready to slip, so niggas suck it to kick it, bucket, fuck it, you wanna do it. I be trippin' when niggas be sippin' when I'm about to fluid. And then I'm ready to lose it. If they ask who's you tell them my bitch is she's and I am that nigga.
Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one hate on me. Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one hate on me. No one hate on me, hate. No one hate on me, hate. No one hate on me, hate. Go ahead with your hating ass. Hate a nigga from his head to his toes. With a million motherfuckers in the world to hate on. I'm glad I'm the nigga you chose. So right on. Matter of fact, I let the motherfucking light on. Just in case you got lost, you can find the ball. One the other day, just decided to quit. I gained 2 when they see my bitch. I gained 4 when they see my fit. I gained 6 when they see my whip. Whatever you're doing, Swift, keep doing that shit. It's funny how a motherfucker start making money, then a motherfucker wanna go ahead. A motherfucker, then a nigga wanna go ahead. Talk behind a nigga back, act like we ain't scrapping when you see a motherfucker. Now everybody know that nigga trippin'. Nigga must have bumped his head on some shit. Now everybody know that nigga smoking. Nigga got the nerve to talk about Swift. So shy, and now beats. Same track, so it's gotta be high. The nigga gon' keep talking shit on this motherfucking beat till the beat don't drop. Nigga, I hate me too. If I was you, probably just jump on some high shit. Hate them niggas from the ACO, cause they be on that fly shit. Why you over there looking at me when you should be peeping my bitch? Oh, that's the reason you're hating. Mom stay, continue to hate, nigga. Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one hate on me. Only 20 haters, tryna get 23. Fall the day is over, no one hate on me. No one hate on me, hate. No one hate on me, hate. No one hate on me, hate.
Things you go through, and I know there's a bunch of people that feel like me. But when the moon comes out and things get hard, you gotta take things and just put them on your back, man. So, hear my story. Was I supposed to let this world take me under? Forget the things people used to tell me when I was younger. They thought that I was dumber and was never gonna make it. What can I do? Just sit back and take it. I can't fake it. I want to cut my throat. You might think I'm playing, but this is far from a joke. I started selling coke cause I couldn't get a check. This is what I go through to gain some respect. If I make you upset, that means you can't relate. There's been many a nights that I barely even ate. I rarely even escaped all the stuff that I witnessed. My mother going bankrupt and can't afford Christmas. No St. Nicholas, my feelings straight crushed. And imagine telling your sisters, there's the hope for us. I wish that I could cuss, plus my mother's already heard it. Sat in my room and just pulled back the curtain. God, this ain't working. Please give us a miracle. Imagine being 8 years old and wondering if he's hearing you. This is true, no exaggeration. The only thing I can do is really cry and start pacing. All you can do is do what you could. We all go through things, some bad, some good. If you would, please lend me your ear. This ain't your story, I'm about to take it there. How much time on earth that keeps me stressing? Every day I wake up and thank the Lord for my blessing. Life is a lesson at each and every turn, but I always maintain with my feet planted firm. Another concern, how long it's gonna be, so everybody in this world start living free. See what I see, go where I've been, then you see different point of views can have you losing a friend. Losing and win, that's the only two options. So I hope the world embrace me and don't put me for adoption. My mom is watching somewhere in the clouds. Now you can see why I don't hang around with clowns. Too many frowns, people all upset. I speak from the heart and I don't have no regrets. Oops, I lied, there's some girls that I tried. They wanted to be friends, but requests been denied. They couldn't swallow their pride, and I couldn't either. And that's a damn shame, I really miss that cheetah. Still in the white beater, sitting in my shorts. Boy, let me tell you, I got all types take it there. To sum it up, I need one to the gut, cause I'm still loving the girls with the big old butts. Liquor in my cup, yup, just for kicks. Is this the way I was raised? My life is like a maze. Back in the days, just riding my bike can get me any chick that I damn well like. Oh, hell's sake, who the hell am I kid? Even back then, these Jersey girls were shit. Before this was written, I thought long and hard. It's about time that I let down my guard. My father left me scarred, no one to play catch. Going to 5th grade, my clothes didn't even match. My knees had a patch, sneakers straight torn. These was the burdens that occurred when I was born. Once again it's on, cause now I got a dream. And I don't have no signs of having enlargement in my spleen. Find out what I mean, doing it for my team. Storming any weather, I had to get it together. All you can do is do what you could. We all go through things, some bad, some good. If you would, please lend me your ear. This ain't your story, I'm about to take it there. All you can do is do what you could. We all go through things, some bad, some good. If you would, please lend me your ear. This ain't your story, I'm about to take it there.
Throw them hands up, 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 throw them hands up. Clap, 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 clap. Now clap, 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 clap. No, I ain't from Orlando, but I stay making that magic. All about my groceries, paper or plastic. He major, he drastic. Got no go on lockdown. Treat the hoe like a tree, man. She can fuck around and get chopped down. I don't play with them niggas that be hating on my 360. I put a 180 on these hating niggas that's 360s. So spiffy, I see the hate in they visuals. You ain't about your business if you ain't getting no residuals. BBE no miracle, it was meant to be, nigga, real spit. On call it the vocable, I call it the kill switch. Don't know pills get popped here, but best believe it. I just roll up, got 2 dabs and I'm decent. Throw them hands up, 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 throw them hands up. Now clap, 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 clap. Now clap, 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 clap.
Everywhere I go, I get a lot of ass. Lean it back and clap that ass. LOC, my niggas, we invented that. Smoking all this llama, ain't no sticky crap.
I'm tired of shit so serious. Raw Murphy delirious. Been to prison but ain't giving in. Could a couple other niggas feeling this. Mixed race with a slim waist, so this bitch best get a game on. Showing off body, whining around me, better know I'm hot, no safe zone. Fly as hell, no Trey songs. All these rappers better pray for him. Schmidt got on our trademark. And RIP to my honey dog. I'm hot dog, no shit dog. I'm hot dog, no bitch dog. My bitch bad like sit dog. Tell her roll over my bitch dog.
Throw them hands up, 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 throw them hands up. Now clap, 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 clap. Now clap, 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 clap.
Now clap your hands, shake that ass, produce it like an earthquake. Click your heels, break your back, get crazy like your birthday. Fellas, put your drinks up, now rock with it, rock with it. Ladies, let's get turned up, keep dropping it, keep dropping it. Yo, I got a 4.0 and partying. These ladies here keep flossing it. These niggas here keep talking it, but DK keep on popping it. Rocking it, till I disengage, you don't hear my voice no more. But I entertain and get the crowd loud and shake the fucking room. I set my team hard, once or twice, you don't know us, we the guideline. With his bad breaks on my dank house, we blow minds, we the guideline. All bars, still sick, you still suck like a cheap trick. We made men, future rich, know the name and get used to us.
Throw them hands up. 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 Throw them hands up.
Ho, 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 I'm on the radio. Ho, 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 I'm on the radio.
I'm Dr. Mike, I'm a chiropractor. Come see me, it's a knowing factor. For an auto wreck, walk on in. Let my magic healing hands start to begin.
A free consultation without no hesitation. A free consultation without no hesitation.
Been in the business for a long, long time. I can fix your back and correct your spine.
And Vicky Swenson, you can also see.
3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 5, 3.
And Vicky Swenson, you can also see.
3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 5, 3.
At 2499 Peoria Street.
Happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
For real though!
Medicine Man, Denver. 4750 Nome Street, Unit B, Denver, Colorado. www.medicinemandenver.com. medicinemandenver.com. Do you have your golden ticket? I got mine. That's right, deals every day from Monday through Sunday. Sponsor of the 1BR team. Let's go.
Long hair. You seen Dr. Fish?
I think he's in Casa del Smoke.
Long hair. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. I already have dozens of half-ounce blunts, a couple ounces of wax, and Miss Bongathon packed in my suitcase.
So, Dr. Kush, what are we going to do today?
You know B-Jams? Long hair? What we do every day. Hijack the world. HollywoodRadio.com
has been hijacked
by One Blunt Radio, the highest show on the planet, every Monday through Friday from 2 to 4. So stay tuned and stay high. SOS. Smoke one, son.
Welcome back, KSOS DB Denver, the original Midday Burn, fired up!
Yes, indeed. So, what we going to jump on into now, man?
I was hoping you were going to say the same thing you say from Off the Couch. That was a great set right there. That was some good music.
Yes, it was. We always play the best music.
I like the way you say that every time.
We always play the best independence that we can find.
I really like that set. There was some great music, and I don't know what it is about the way you say it. It's like I've heard it before I heard it from you.
But it was though. I'm quite sure the people out there can agree on that it was a great set.
Yeah. If there's something you think that's great that we're not playing, though, that's your fault. Because if it's not yours, or even if it is yours, all you need to do is let us know. Get us the MP3 to SOS1BR@yahoo.com, and we'll get it played, man. Easy as that, because we don't have any uppity program directors, no music coordinator, anything like that that does anything. It's all on you all. So, yeah. And then from there, if you want to stay in rotation, then you got to get your fans involved. Make sure that they can hear you, that they know they can hear you on One Blunt Radio. Make sure that they know that if they want to keep hearing you on One Blunt Radio and other independent great musicians like yourself, that they got to request what they like to hear, and that's how it stays in rotation. Easy as that. Today is a pretty special day, if I have to say so myself. I'm going to start with a happy birthday to Miss Michelle LeMay.
Happy birthday, Miss LeMay.
Who received a bit of an early birthday present yesterday. Very swift, easy approval at the title board for her new baby.
The I3.
The I3.
The relief for possession of cannabis.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. She went into the board yesterday.
Possession only.
Yeah. Fines and sentences.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything. Fine sentences in your house, in your car, in your pocket. You know? And when we say relief, we need to be alleviated of all charges and fines.
Right.
And it's a great initiative too. It's in the board starting tomorrow. We will start collecting signatures for I3. So if you see anybody out there with a petition, we got A64 pass. We can get this pass, you know. And Miss LeMay from Cannabis U, she seems to think that this right here is going to be voted in with no problem. It's just a sweep because it affects all people of every walk of life.
I want to give her a 420 present. I want on 420 to be part of giving her stack of 100,000 signatures already ready.
Well, I don't think it has to be that much, but we can give her a stack of 100,000. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're going to push for, that goal of 100,000.
I want that to be part of what's going on. I want to get that to be part of the 420 celebration.
Right. That we're going to need 100,000 signatures.
That we already got it, that it's going on the ballot. I think that would be appropriate.
That's a good idea. So you'll see us out there pushing. If you see One Blunt Radio out there, or just the 1BR period, just stop on in and say, where can I sign at? Because I think it's going to be great because in certain communities, if you use MMJ, you get stopped on a thing, you might see, find a joint in this car. All right, after tossing this car up, you'll find a little bit more than an ounce and a joint. So you're going to need relief.
Well, just like anything in life, if you fail to recognize that you can get arrested kind of for anything, from the extent of, at that moment, that police officer's perception has to be that you violated a law. It doesn't have to be any necessarily provable facts at that moment, because most of the time they are told that if you don't remove something from the situation, then the situation is going to perpetuate itself behind your back and escalate.
Yes.
So
they teach that.
So no matter what the situation is, that's their intent, is to take someone with them, even at a traffic stop.
Oh, somebody's gonna have to go to jail.
Their intent is to take somebody away with them. That's their training. That's their directives. Even at a traffic stop, even if for failure to blinker, or even if they think you're...
Yeah, I seen that. When I was in an accident that day, he made it like I was criminal, first of all. No, you did this. You take the ticket for this, or I'll give you a ticket for something else. That was his fix to the problem.
Right. I mean, I'm one of the few people who's ended up getting a ticket for actually having a headlight out on my vehicle, not getting a warning. Why? Because ultimately they were upset that after the dogs came out and after they spent an hour and a half on the side of the road with me, they didn't find anything.
Right.
They didn't find anything. They didn't find a piece. They didn't find any personal. Because I didn't have anything with me. My car reeked, I'll admit that, but I was working for a dispensary at the time.
Well,
I was smart enough. I was on the way back making a transfer between the grow shop and the dispensary itself, and on the way back, my car still reeked. They were pissed that they did not find anything, no ashes, no crumbles, nothing.
Well, as much as we...
So I got a ticket for headlight out, you know? No, who else gets that ticket?
Yeah.
And it was daytime running headlight, of all things. Not like it was at night and it could possibly be justification for getting
So
it,
your
know?
running lights was out.
Right. But yeah, rather than getting a warning like all but me.
Oh, so
everybody else does something major and gets a ticket from the cop. You know, somebody's doing 15 to 20 over the speed limit and talks their way down to the cop writing them the ticket for a failure or for a defective headlight or something. No.
and they
It's not
see.
my situation.
So that's why we need our 3 though, you know,
Right.
because the DEA right now, it seems like they talking about reneging anyway, because they say in the decision that Washington State and that we made to legalize a plant directly responsible for the death of 0 people is reckless and irresponsible. And this was said by a top DEA administrator. And that's kind of crazy. That it looks like they want to renege. They're trying to find something to get out of it. There are more dispensaries in Denver.
As long as you can keep showing them the money, they're going to turn their eye until they have nothing to stand on. Until they've conceded that everything you say is right about this, and now we can't do anything, and you don't have any reason to give us your money anymore for this extortion that we're pulling for a plant that grows naturally by itself, and in some cases has been shown with very small studies, and more need to be done, that it'll pull toxic chemicals and toxic levels of molybdenum out of the soil, you know. And then on the other hand, we're looking at people where we're just barely starting to do a study that in all actuality is something we should have known, but they're studying Westminster. Why? Because Westminster's in that area where the Rocky Flats dump water drain-off plateau seeps down into. And there were a lot of admitted accidents years after they were made, but admitted toxic dump accidents at Rocky Flats over the years. And there is a high rate of prostate, testicular, thyroid, breast, all kinds of cancers from people in that area, much more higher than any other area. Leukemias. So, you know, there might be some need to look into what other things that plant actually can extract. You know, maybe you can't use it for anything, you know, except for to grind up and at least consolidate your
After
toxic
you use
waste
it, it takes
into.
toxic. Why can't it be used?
Well, for one, it would probably be industrial hemp, so we'd have to look at things, but why would you want to take potentially radioactive or toxic material and even make hempcrete out of it?
Is the Rocky Flats actually radioactive?
You know what? I don't know whether it still is, but there were even the thing about Rocky Flats is it is a nuclear waste site. So even the properly done everything, there's still properly stored nuclear waste buried under Rocky Flats. If they're admitting that they had spills, that there were leakages from improper dumping, then what makes you think that there's actually any of them that were done properly? You have to take them all out and check them.
I would think.
I don't know where they're at in that process, but I think that was some of the process they started years back too, like in the late '80s, as they were getting ready to close it all down and call it just a triggers plant now.
So I was wondering, you know, being that Rocky Mountain Arsenal was there, what is still there?
They put NREL, the National Renewable Energy Laboratories, up there. And that's because...
In the hub?
Yeah. So they've got great, big, ginormous wind towers set up there to study wind energy. And they've also got a giant solar array, and I think they're planning on expanding that.
I seen the solar array around the
And
gates.
generally-
The gates are electrified and still like that on the
Oh,
inside.
I'm talking like 6 football fields, big array out there on the backside if you take Highway 93. And normally I'd be like, that's such a terrible waste of land, but I don't think there's anything you're going to be able to do with that land for the next 100,000 years except for grow toxic weeds and watch for radiated bunny rabbits.
Radiated bunny, radiated coyotes.
3 years.
Radiated bison.
Glowing green.
Radiated caribou. That's what's running around out there. Foxes. Prairie dogs.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, it's kind of a joke that the National Renewable Energy Labs is doing their wind studies right there, because that's, if anybody knows the geography of Colorado, that's an area where the Continental Divide comes through at its lowest point, and there's a great big canyon there that opens up and comes down through. So that's a wind alley. They're cheating. That's a wind alley that doesn't exactly exist in very many places in the world, much less across Colorado. Where they should be doing it is out on the plains of Colorado, where the wind generally picks back up, just on this side of I-25.
What are you talking about?
Where the National Renewable Energy Source Lab is kind of in a funnel created by the mountains to harness wind and weather through there. So they're not really getting consistent, realistic numbers. There's reasons why Boulder and Denver end up with much higher wind gusts than most of the rest of Colorado. Not to say it doesn't happen everywhere else, but when it's gusty in Colorado, it's usually Denver and Boulder. Not so much Fort Collins or Colorado Springs or Pueblo. At least not that is ever reported. Maybe I don't know because I haven't been there, but yeah.
So let's take them to a little bit more music right here.
You want a little bit more music?
Just a little bit more music.
Just
right
a little bit more? All right. Okay. All right. I got you. You get a double dose of Swift for show shot today. Check it out.
Okay. 5280, Colorado, baby.
You already know what it is, man.
5280, Colorado, baby. They saying, nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. From the home of the motherfucking orange and blue. And the Nuggets, oh yeah, they legal too. I know a nigga city little higher than you. Cause I'm 5280, Colorado, baby. The state that made it comfy for Michelle and Obama. Always on the news for some drama. But things like Century 16 and Columbine don't define us. Get right up, all in together now. Stuck in the box, make the whole state a melting pot. Nigga, I ain't from here. I hear that type of talk a lot. Nigga, why you come here? I hope you ain't running from nothing. Coming on vacation, you'll be leaving on probation. You can cash me off in Red Rocks, performing my ass off. Or cash me off in Aspen, snowboarding my ass off. Nigga, love my state. I represent it like crazy. So I'm 5280, Colorado. They saying, nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square. That don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state.
You're just an average joke. We call you sloppy. Nigga, what's your angle? Straight from the box. Fuck a rectangle. Welcome to your nightmare. I'm Freddy Krueger, riding with a Ruger, all up in your medulla. And I could give give a fuck if you pussies is on my dick. Mr. Sandman is swift, reppin' CO to the fifth. I grew up a screw up, real is how we grew up. Blew up major blocks, burning mics just like pots. You got beef? Eat a Whopper. That's how you niggas prosper, by laying back and watch ya, then pop you with a chopper. They say we some squares, L7 times 2 plus 3 equals 52 plus 80, that's the truth. Everybody's a critic, gotta get it, how we live it. Made a fat Mark visit, cop the Colorado fitted. We burp hustlers and drag hoes just like mufflers. Colorado living, we ain't grittin' with no busters. You Atari ass rappers who figure this shit a game, put a quarter in your ass since you not about to change. Your paper don't hold no weight. Vasalis, when I catch you, I'ma wet you. Take your greens, call a salad.
Saying nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state.
I'm from the home where the sticky weed is smoke so good and it looks safe, but they'll come and lick you up in the hood. Man, I'm just doing what I'm doing and I'm just doing me. You say he a G, watch me and Swift go wreck him for free. And held a treat and let these jokers know that they ain't us. Respect is hard to gain, but it get lost in the rush. Blow out the tree after we emphasize that they ain't us. Ashes to ashes, then dust to dust, and God we trust. I'm talking about getting some money in these days of recession, and it got jealous suckers ag when they see the progression. Carefully stepping, when I do, I got a chip on my shoulder. So when I get it in and get it out, I do it more thorough. They should've told you that I'm different. You a fraud, you a fake. And even though I smile a lot, look, watch out, I'm a snake. It's Jukebox, the crooked teeth bandit, if you won't know. And it's nothing, we do it fast, but this swing got slow.
They saying nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga fake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state. Nigga, you a square, I don't mean a nigga flake. That just mean that I'm from CO and I'm representing state.
Hey, what's that you got there?
It's just my doobie-doobie-doo.
What are you reading?
I already told you. The Daily Doobie-Doobie-Doo.
Hey, is that Tommy Chum?
Oh, yeah. Tommy reads the Daily Doobie-Doobie-Doo. Yeah.
Well, who's the butt tender of the month?
Man, stop bucking me. You need to get your own Daily Doobie-Doobie-Doo. Oh, yeah. You need your own Doobie-Doobie-Doobie-Doobie-Doo.
Colorado's very own weed rag. The original, the best, the Daily Doobie. www.dailydoobie.com.
That's www.dailydoobie.com. Stay blunted, my friends. Stay blunted.
All right.
And we're back.
We're back. KSOS. DB Denver. The original. Midday Burn. Fired up. SOS. Smoke one, son. So yeah, we got a lot going on this weekend. I have researched a little bit better for you what's going on. I was looking at things, and to start with, I'm really excited about Sketchy Entertainment coming in tonight. I had to warn them that it sounded like they were trying to do the whole pack 600 clowns into a VW Bug thing tonight, so we'll see. I mean, we welcome everyone, and it didn't sound like it was actually getting that out of hand, but we might have quite a few people in here to make you laugh your ass off. So it'll be good to see what Sketchy's up to tonight. I'm really excited. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, they trying to they kicking off their show, bringing it back to the radio. Sketchy, those people out there familiar with Sketchy Entertainment, they was on another network. They were doing shows before.
Right.
So, you know, to come back and to welcome them back, I think is a great thing too.
They do a lot of great shows.
Comedy.
A lot of great shows for you this evening. Yeah, like
They do, what's their burlesque things? Tits and Giggles?
Yeah.
I like the name of that.
And I like the show. It was a great show.
Well, they do that on a pretty regular basis, and they're bringing Rain Pryor out, too. She's done a great monologue that she's gotten some acclaim for. I'm not sure if that's exactly what she's performing or if it's going to be new stuff or a combination or what, but either way, good work, sketchy entertainment, doing a lot of things to bring fresh comedy to Colorado.
And those who don't know who Rain Pryor is, she was on Saved by the Bell. No, not Saved by the Bell. The Steve Harvey show. She was the young girl who was Romeo's girlfriend. And she's also the daughter of Richard Pryor.
I did not know that.
Yes, indeed.
I did.
She was on Steve Harvey. But those who don't know her, what she was on. She was Romeo's girlfriend on Steve Harvey show.
I did not know that. Sir.
Yeah. And she doing her one-woman show, and she touring. I see she got some great reviews about her show too. So that's something to look for. See tickets out there. Make sure you get the Rain Pride tickets. You know, I guess Cameron, they'll give information on the night how you can get tickets, right?
Yeah. We'll let you know. We'll figure that out. We will keep enough of control of the mayhem to at least get some information out that might be pertinent to people who are enjoying what's going on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So look for Sketch Entertainment tonight.
And when I say we, I by no means imply that I'm going to be part of that. I'm going to be
You're not going to be on the first show?
I'm going to be on my worst behavior too, man.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'll be on the first.
I'm going to swing from the chandelier and cast it. I'm going to be the first one. I'm going to show them how to do it. Swing from the chandelier and cast a Del Smoke. Nah. I'll be good.
I think you need to be in your best behavior.
Yeah, probably ought to.
Somebody's going to write about you.
No, man, I vacuumed today and everything, so...
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. Hey. I didn't notice, man.
I should have left the apron on until you got here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, it did. So, do we have a breaking track for today?
Not specifically any breaking track that I knew of, but I was going to throw on some Young June in particular, because he is one of the artists featured on Friday at Maximum.
Yeah, Young June?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes. And we're going to be there. Imagine that, because the doctor's performing. And we are going to take our big bus. Don't tell her that I called her a big bus. She's a little bit sensitive about her size being much larger than all of the other party buses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, celebrity VIP cruiser hangouts.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, the fact that we going to the tailgate and that we have to cover up our logos on Sunday. I'm thinking just put some on that white paper. Don't just have no plain blank white paper. They can't say nothing about it. Just say, see what they made us do to our nice bus.
Well, we discussed things like that, but yeah, we're just gonna do the plain white because we don't want to necessarily push the boundaries of anything. We're gonna cover up anything that can be considered a letter of any kind. We're gonna cover up. I think that just makes most sense. That way there's no confusion. There's no one that can make anything of it. Because we just want to be there.
Yeah, that's all we want to do.
Just want to be there.
I want to finish my first tailgate at that.
Well, I'm lying. I'm lying. I want to be there and I want to see Maisha go into the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really want to see. I don't know. I mean, that's a big wish and big dream. But I really think that needs to happen.
Yeah. She needs to go to the stadium.
Not that she knows any different or any better. You know what I mean? But shoot, man.
Yeah.
We're pushing our side of things just because, of what we knew what was going on.
But they didn't know what was going on. So we will be there Sunday. We'll be there with ESPN at the Bronco show.
We'll see Wes and RPJ 3.
Yeah.
Again.
And we'll be there with Green Faith Ministry. We'll be there.
Yes.
And loads of a whole lot of other people. So come on down if you down in that area.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we'll be doing our broadcast and playing music, little stuff that we do, and I think ESPN
will be broadcasting.
Will be doing their broadcasting simultaneously. We're
at the same time.
And we'll probably have. It sounded like the 420 nurses were involved again. It sounded like Bong Slayer will be involved again. I haven't specifically talked to Sal Molino. Glazed and Fused will be there though.
And the big green bus with the white paper on it.
Yeah, with the white paper.
You gotta put with the white paper on it. It'll be there. Say that's not the bus. This is a bus. And Busky, you joining us?
Probably not.
No?
I like those haters down there.
They pushed Busky's buttons too much. I can understand that. Well, we talked too much, but we didn't really have a breaking track of noon. We'll give you the closest thing we've got right now. We have Young June and Money Long, and we're going to be playing that because it is noon as we go into this set. Putting something in your ears to enjoy as only KSOS DB Denver can do. Thanks for tuning in to the Midday Burn.
Fired up.
Pull up my roof gone, pull up my roof gone, pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone, pull up my roof gone, pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Money long as fuck nigga. I think you's a fuck nigga. Bitch, I got a chopper loaded. And all she do is fuck niggas. Bow, bow, bow. Kill him with the stuntin' hoe. Feds out, I'm on the low. You ain't know about whipping coke. Hottest for my block is cold. 26 for 30 O's, I murder shit. Yo, bitch, you know I go hard, that's straight raw. Kill them all in my rolling. Fuck your bitch when she with a bitch. You could ask the bitches, they know me. Louis V, I'm iced out. I make it rain if you under me. Young June, murder gang, dope boy, my company. Name a nigga, he RP. Destiny, victory. Rubber bands on my bankroll. Fly nigga, then Rico. 7 G's on that 9-piece. If you speaking my lingo. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long.
Boss Brashadi, I'm catching a body. I'm stretching that coke out of doing Pilates. Doing Pilates? Step out of Ferrari, I smell like Bulgari. Bad bitch with me, she speaking Punjabi. I am John, they calling me Gotti. Keep the peace on me, they calling me Gandhi. Feeling like God, ain't nobody can stop me. Stop me. We fucking they hoes, we said we was sorry. We ballin' so hard, ain't nobody can guard me. Guard me. So I pull up with the roof back. Pull up, put your roof back. Young Johnny Rockets, money long as fuck. That's why these bitches wanna fuck. Bitch, I keep a chopper loaded. In case these bitches run amok. Okay, my money long like a limousine. Fully loaded, no magazine. Double cup, promethazine. I run the game, no referee. In this, that Tony Montana sequel. 6 cents for the money. All I see is dead people.
Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long. Bitch, you know my money long. Pull up my roof gone. Bitch, you know my money long.
Yeah. Now I'm really feeling this one right here. Old video on the beat. Yeah. Roll up. Roll up. Cold chillin', switches rolled, perp spillin'. This life that I'm fulfillin' has got me on a million. I feel like I'm the greatest. You old and I'm the latest. Box state is where we baking. If it's your game, I'm taking. A legend in the making, not to be cocky. The hoes drop me, cause I never copy. You won't stop me. Pictures taken while I'm on stage, feel like paparazzi. I really do this rap shit for you, it's just a hobby. Go watch, go shoes, I'm making gold moves. Doing what hoes do. You haters old news. I fucking told you, you can't match my stilo. I'm Ace Boogie, you Rico. Always stay with the G code. You should know this. Nowadays rappers are bogus. You'll be choking if you take a hit of the shit I'm smoking. High as fuck, never coming down. If you ain't heard of the planes, you better ask around. Yeah. Weed smoke, fill my lungs as I hit the bomb. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking on. Roll it up, hit the blunt, then pass it on. All we smoke is good shit, I feel like Cheech and Chong. Weed smoke, fill my lungs as I hit the bomb. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking on. Roll it up, hit the blunt, then pass it on. All we smoke is good shit, I feel like Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong, I feel like Cheech and Chong. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking on. I feel like Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong, all we smoke is good shit. I feel like Cheech and Chong.
Cold chillin', daydreamin', I rock Coachella. Tryna outdo Rockefeller and chinchillas hella. Niggas getting high with artificial preservatives. I like to thank Mary Jane for all of her services. I like to thank the dope fiends for all of they purchases. Is it COC? Nigga, of course it is. Lexo got that Geico for assholes going psycho. I burn hydro till my eyes low, then dip set for 450. Get there, I've been there. They say I cheat, ain't shit fair. Re-up, roll up. New batch, new flavor. New money mean new haters, old attitude. New neighbor, so I don't get no fucks. If y'all can smell the vapors, me and Ace Boogie all goody. Tryna get this paper, tryna have a chauffeur. French maid and Taylor puffin' Wiz Khalifa. I'm everywhere like Visa, eating up cold pizza. We pass weed without teachers, bro.
Weed smoke, fill my lungs as I hit the bomb. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking on. Roll it up, hit the blunt, then pass it on. All we smoke is good shit, I feel like Cheech and Chong. Weed smoke, fill my lungs as I hit the bomb. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking on. Roll it up, hit the blunt, then pass it on. All All we smoke is good shit. I feel like Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong. I feel like Cheech and Chong. If you smoking, you ain't smoking what we smoking now. I feel like Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong. All we smoke is good shit. I feel like Cheech and Chong.
Don't you see I'm perfect? They don't know me.
Y'all don't know me no more.
Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers.
They don't know me.
I ain't perfect by far. I'm way below par. My swing a little crooked, but my love's from the heart. I had close calls. Conscience ate me alive. I didn't sell it for the fame. I sold it to survive. Survival of the fittest. Grind it till I get it. Respect the hand that's feeding me. Boy, I never bid it. Get it? Coming up, you gotta stay damn. Anything can happen. Wipe the tears from the clan. Watching people ranch. They all change. Boy, I stay up in my lane. And now they say I'm all about my money. So you telling me it's my fault you living for me? Shit, I don't think you know me anymore. Remember I was the one to pick you right up on the floor. Damn, I'm reminiscing upon the facts. I never changed, boy, I ain't built like that. Bitches attached.
Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers.
They don't know me.
Y'all don't know me no more.
Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers.
They don't know me.
Y'all know me. From the bottom to the top, I give it all that I got. My life's an open book, I'ma write it till I drop. I done seen everything, boy, that's real talk. I'm trying to ease my own pain, crawl for a walk. Yeah, I heard this beat, you know I had to spaz. Piece of cinema, boy, you know I threw the cash. I can't even stop there, stress pulling out my head. Rest in peace of those before me, boy, I see it there. Until then, you know I'm gonna hold it down. Even if I fall for grace and I lose my crown, I'ma bounce back, believe that. I'ma keep the shit 100, boy, that's all it takes. I ain't perfect, man, I need forgiveness. Good or bad, may the Lord be my witness. Shit, it seems to me I done lost touch. Seems to me you don't know me so much, bitches attached.
Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers.
They don't know me.
Y'all don't know me no more.
Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers.
They don't know me.
Y'all know me.
Down into the ground. Bring you down.
Whitney Town.
Bring you down to the ground. Down into the ground.
I feel it down.
Bring you down. Bring you down. Don't you see I'm perfect?
I ain't perfect, motherfuckers. I ain't never been perfect,
Know me.
but I'ma keep it me. Y'all don't know me no more.
Don't you see
I ain't been perfect, never. I ain't perfect, motherfuckers. Y'all don't know me no more.
don't know me.
Y'all don't know me.
They don't know me. Not anymore.
Affordable laptops.
9357 East Colfax Avenue, Suite A, Aurora, Colorado.
You can contact Michael Jones at 720-998-3213.
Or Desant Hetherington at 720-365-7850.
And you can go to their wonderful website at affordable372.wix.com/Aurora.
Or contact them at affordable372@gmail.com.
And this was brought to you by Affordable Laptops. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Are you an aspiring singer, a great musician, or an up-and-coming rapper? To get your projects done professionally at Invisible Fortune Studios. Check out what we do and how we do it at 31ferocious.com. Or check us out on YouTube at 31ferocious TV, where we do video blogs, photos, and photos for your portfolio. Hey, we're able to record, mix, master, and do small duplication. If you want a drama-free 420 environment, record your next project, mixtape, or poetry session at Invisible Fortune Studios, where we think the unthinkable.
All right. Y'all better go pick it up right now. That 5 Minutes of Fame by Dr. D.B. Kush is available now. 400 digital outlets. iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, NotOnlyStreet.com. That's NotOnlyStreet.com. Go pick it up. Hot bangers like Underdog. Check the video on YouTube and on drdbkush.info. Trey Trash. Man, to the face. Colorado fan. Then you can cut that joint on and just let it roll. That's a Colorado classic. From me to you. I make music for we folks. Yes.
Dr. Kush and One Blunt Radio, KSOS, DB Denver. It's the Midday Burn.
Fired up.
Fired up.
Yep. So we got some breaking news there. There was a fatal shooting there at 36th and Lafayette. The suspect is in custody.
Suspect is in custody. 36 in Lafayette. Where's that?
That's what I'm saying in my mind.
What's that? Is that just the neighborhood?
That's the corners of streets they said at cross street. It's shooting there at 36 in Lafayette. That's the cross streets.
Huh. No other details except for a shooting. Huh?
That's it.
That is it.
It's a Westward article here. Let's go into it.
Okay.
All right.
Check it out. You tell me.
All right. Jose Diaz, allegedly killed after making food for a gunman at Bronco. Watch the party. All right. Watch the party. 36 in Lafayette. This was Sunday. Jose Diaz, 67, a man. This is an old article, though. But why did they say it?
Breaking
article?
News.
Breaking news. Why did they say breaking news?
Wait, let me try that. So, who likes Chris Christie? Who likes New Jersey Governor Chris Christie these days? Apparently, nobody. Like, I mean, to a certain extent, I have to say it's a little bit tit for tat. But on the other hand, it is complete bullshit. And if it's true, then yeah. But they're looking into who to subpoena in orchestrating the traffic gridlock last September on the New Jersey side of the George Washington Bridge to see if it was political payback for the mayor of Fort Lee because he didn't endorse Christie last November. So, on the other hand, or on one hand, you've got that quite possibly, yeah, there's some temper tantrum babiness going on that we shouldn't have in politics. On the other hand, what is it relevant to his duties? You know what I mean? I would be more concerned personally if he was admitting to smoking crack. I mean, granted, I'm of the opinion that
you would be all right with
our
that.
Congressmen are meth heads anyway. From the standpoint of that, unless you wake up, you're just in ignorant bliss that if your kid's diagnosed with Ritalin, they give him meth. You know,
that weans you off it. They also give you meth
from a clean pharmacy that don't rot your teeth out immediately.
They also give you meth for any heroin derivative drug, addiction to any heroin derivative drug. So they get you hooked to meth.
Right.
To get you off.
For a while, there was a big uproar about the fact that all of our fighter pilots were coming out stimheads, or in other words, meth addicts, because before every flight, to enhance and focus, they took methamphetamines, because that's what that drug was or is supposed to be designed to do, is intensify your concentration and desire and drive and all of that stuff. So I full-heartedly believe that there's a large number of our politicians who use it to calm their nerves before they do their public speaking, and even if they're not doing it for the nerves, there's others who are doing it just for the benefits of what it does for you while you're speaking. It helps. It keeps your mouth dry, but like in a different way than cannabis and other things, where
keeps your mouth
starts
dry,
getting sticky. Right, where you're not drooling and slobbering on yourself after talking for an hour while you're presenting your bill, but on the other hand, you're not sitting there chugging water and not being able to get through your speech.
You know, I kind of like say you described that, but me remember seeing people who was on meth. They be drooling, dribbling, nodding out, you know.
Well, yeah, that's because the government has restricted that's where people's misconception is wrong, and this is why I come at things the same way as some of the European countries with, you go ahead and legalize everything. The reason that the meth heads that we have are so affected by this stuff is that the processes needed to refine and distill and properly clean off and rid yourselves of the toxic substances that these street drugs are being made of because of them being made on the street isn't impossible, but it's highly improbable that anyone's going to do it, because it's a lot easier to cut corners, get it done fast, and make your money. Plus, you're dealing with chemicals and having to derive and do all these extra steps in the formulas. Nobody wants to do extra steps and all of that stuff in any business. Unnecessary, necessary, whatever. And then you take the soul out of it. But it's the same product, ultimately, that you're trying to create that's made in a laboratory anyway and used successfully, as I stated, to treat ADD on a regular, daily basis. You know, I'd be willing to bet money that we just added another 100 meth head kids to the streets, you know, in the last 10 minutes, just from the prescriptions of Ritalin.
Oh yeah, the Ritalin. And not only that, they got something that's happening with Ritalin right now, that any child that took Ritalin, they could be at risk for having heart attacks.
Right. I mean, our children aren't stupid. They know that Oxycontin's heroin.
Yeah, that's if you tell them. But if you making your child take Ritalin because you think he's ADHD, that
well, that's what I mean. Eventually, at some point, either they realize that quite literally it's heroin, or they're taking it for the same. You know what I mean? That's the funny part of everything, is that everybody looks at stuff, and probably one of the most dangerous parts about some of these things is the fact that they are illegal. Not that not that like cocaine. Who cuts it with what? That eats out your what and who knows what else while you're snorting it. You know what I mean? Not that I'm advocating any of the use of these things, but what I'm saying is that the thing that makes these so dangerous and so life-threatening, so much more so in some cases, is that they're illegal.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
think of where we would be, or where we were, and why we brought alcohol back into being legal, is because once we made it illegal, everything spiraled out of control.
Everybody wanted to do it because it was illegal.
Right, and we had more people killing themselves from alcohol poisoning.
But I don't think everybody wants to Ritalin. I'm a grandfather that has a grandson that's ADHD, and that he takes Ritalin. All right. They lived with me over 2 years, so I had the chance to observe him for 2 years. You know, his excuse that when he did something, just being a badass, did something, was, I didn't take my medication today. My thing was, I felt that he needed to be tanned or sported off just a little bit more, and that he wouldn't have did that, and they wouldn't have no need for Ritalin, because the only reason he did that because he was hard-headed. It's not the fact that he has attention deficit, you know what I mean? now these days in time, I think that's something that they made up to just to make up for bad ass children. You understand?
Right, well, yeah, I mean, to that example, I'll throw an example that I sat there and watched Budski's interaction with Lil Ray, and it was one of those things where Ray was, you know, I try and do this with Lil Ray too, is let him know that, hey, you're on the verge of doing 3 or 4 more things that are going to get you in trouble, so stop now. You know, and he knows, okay, that means stop running before I get caught running.
So, but when I was referring to that grandson,
there's also times that he's dealt with it the same way with me, where it was a good example with Chris, because he felt he was on the verge of getting in trouble or whatever, and he understands this and knows, and he chooses to react how he does, because if you switch it up and ask, well, do you want to play with the ball, you know, right there, then and there. So the kids have control,
right? And they do have control. But I wasn't talking about that grandson.
Well, right. No, but what I'm saying is that the whole thing there is that a lot of people got to understand that sometimes it's really just an understanding of, as a kid, part of his job is to push the boundaries and see where he gets to, as much as and annoying as it can be. You know what I mean? So in that situation, he was being well behaved and minding and doing everything but responding. You know,
I don't think this well behaved.
Except you asked the right question. I'm not saying it's well behaved.
My grandmother used to always say, "You play with a puppy, he'll lick your mouth." All right. Now, when you play with a kid, you know you have to like really set the boundaries when you're playing with them, because they'll think they're equal. And they'll start doing things like they're equal, you know what I mean? Like hitting you, throwing stuff at you like that, when you don't set that separation or that precedence between you being an adult and them being a child. That's what happens. You know, a child will push the envelope into the fullest, but you have to set these boundaries.
Right. Right, and I think that inadequacy right there is why most of these kids are getting Ritalin and things like that. It's basically he proved in his interaction with Chris that what he was doing in that situation was testing what he can get away with, what interaction he can get away with, and Chris called him out on it and whatever, you know, and it was good. But yeah, there's too many people that don't have that patience to have taken that, and that's where a lot of times kids get even just so out of control, and they are the problems at school, and they're the bullies and whatever. And,
they're the ones that push the envelope, of something. A gentleman told me his son is ADHD, and he went to school for his son, and the teacher showed him a video of this child acting up for like 15 minutes in the class. I mean, got everybody laugh. The child acted up so much, the teacher left the classroom and filmed him. All right? Now, when the child got home, you on punishment. He got suspended one day, well, he's on punishment. What kind of punishment do you give a child for acting up in school and getting suspended to the point that they got suspended? You know? Or do you give them punishment or not? Or do you say, ADHD did it?
Right, and that's like Ray's a great example. He stays just on this side enough of control, and it's obvious that he's pushing and trying to figure out where he fits in with the rules and everything, and he's going to keep pushing it. But there's so many other kids that you see in them 3-4 years down the road, and they didn't have the roadblocks and the struggles with it that Ray's going through right now, because that's what his age is. And they keep acting like that, or worse as they get older, and you get to the point where you see literally high school freshmen throwing temper tantrums because they can't play an extra hour of video games tonight because they just got to see, you know what I mean?
Right.
And to a certain extent, that's again goes back to we're too ready to prescribe things that
they
most people don't recognize what they really are.
Right. They describe it based on what you tell them. All right, this is what happened. You know, and this doctor never spent any time with this person. So how are they making this observation just from that 5 minutes or 10 minutes or that 15 minutes you spent in that doctor's office? No. It's just like getting back to this other doctor. You have to make some type of rapport with that patient to be able to say, well, I'm going to give them Ritalin, ADHD, Ritalin.
Wow. That
Must
was
be
even
getting into the right
accidental.
thing, huh?
That was even accidental, and Ray pulled that out to tie it in with the doctor up there. But yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. How many kids are prescribed Ritalin without real evaluation of their environment and all the situations?
Who's all had a kid that they said needed Ritalin?
I had grandchildren and kids.
That's where we started from. I don't even...
You know Robert.
Yeah.
They told me, Robert. How y'all doing? I'm just getting here.
Yep.
They told me
Doctor's
Robert.
in.
They told me Robert in the first grade had 88. She needed Ritalin. And I said, no, he's just hyperactive. He's been that way since a kid.
Yeah,
I said, no, that's a problem. I said, so you want to give my kids drugs, and then when he becomes a drug head years from now, you're going to wonder where it is and what I did wrong in my home. Which is nothing I could do wrong in my home because I didn't give them drugs. You guys did.
Right.
And as in now, when you're talking about where they make that description, remember when I went for my VA?
Mm-hmm.
I seen this psychiatrist doctor one time. Now I've been seeing my doctor every Wednesday. My doctor diagnosed one thing. He said, no, that doctor's wrong. You're bipolar. Wait a minute, I've seen you for a whole 20 minutes. You got a diagnosis for me and you're going to tell me the guy that has seen me for almost a year has no idea what he's talking about? The guy that sits with me once a week.
The guy that I developed a relationship with
And tell him
the
things.
truth.
Because you I'm not talking to. I'm expecting you to read the paper for what I wrote. But to him, oh no, he's bipolar. He doesn't have these problems. Wow. Do you know anything about me, sir?
You didn't even spend 8 hours with him. A complete
I spent
work
20
day.
minutes.
A complete work day. And they made that diagnosis. That's where I say what they're doing with Ritalin with these children these days and time. They is saying because a child act bad in class or acting up in class that, they got a attention deficit. With me being personally, I said all they need to have their butt tanned and they will be all right.
Yeah, a couple more ass whoopings
Right.
fix it all.
They will be all right.
That's what they did to us.
No, man.
I was hyper too. I was hyper, and when my
Believe
mom
me,
wanted me to cool out,
I sat down in class after that.
she put a good one. Hey, when I got to school,
She beat me in front of the class.
See, I never had a issue. I had a mouth issue. My mouth, as y'all can tell, like that mouth. Well, you know, the teacher got in trouble in 2nd grade. Teacher told me, you got in trouble. I want you to write. You know how they do? 100 times. I will not do such and such.
Right.
Well, I wrote that 100 times. I will not do such and such. But at the end of every one, I entered with, and fuck you. And I will not do such and such. And I entered with, and fuck you. 100 times. When my mom comes to the school, they show her, I get a big whooping. She says, don't you ever do that again. You bet not ever write down no cuss words again to no goddamn teacher. So the next year I got in trouble. And I didn't write it down. I told her, fuck you. Fuck you. And she said, didn't I tell you not to write that shit down? I said, Mama, I didn't write it down. I told her. And she didn't whoop me because I did follow directions. But I did get in trouble because I shouldn't have used the cuss word. But she knows that she didn't clarify, don't be cussing, period, nigga. So I used my educational boundaries and I stretched it. And yeah, I got on a punishment, but I didn't get the second whooping. But the whole thing about it was, I kind of pushed the issue because the motherfucker pissed me off. It was bullshit why I got in trouble the first time, and that's why I told her, fuck you.
Right?
Because it's some crap.
You got your butt beat the first time. You said, well, I'm going to do something different. You know? If that would have escalated, right, that's what I'm saying. You have to build a rapport with these kids, and you have to listen to these kids, and you have to see what's going on in kids' life. Don't just assume that you ADHD because you had a bad moment or you doing bad all the time. The bottom line is, if you spend the time with them, they'll stop doing this. If you tan them when they do it, they let them know this is wrong, they'll stop doing it. Society has made it easy for a child to say that he's being abused when that happened to us 10 times unfold. 10 times unfold.
Calling the cops because they got argued at. because they was told they couldn't do nothing. Well, I'm going to call the police. Well, you better call them, because when they get here, they're going to have a problem when they get here. And that's going to be getting my foot up out your ass, because it's going to be up in there.
Hey.
It's going to be up in there.
Literally mine will be, and they could walk around the house with it.
That's right. They come in here and walk around the thing.
Yeah.
Just skipping around.
They'll stop.
What's wrong with him?
They'll stop.
Up his ass, and I've been waiting on y'all to get here.
What? They'll stop. They'll stop.
You see, everybody sees my kids and my grandkids come around here. It's a simple thing that happens with me and my kids. I get to pointing. Because that's why? Because I've had so much conversational rapport that they know that once I give you that look, I can hand gesture from now on. I don't have to run around screaming. So I don't think you need a Ritalin to do nothing what good parenting can be.
Right. You don't need that.
Even the little bad grandkids, they don't listen to them.
Ritalin
But I
is
get
your
you, I'll be
babysitter.
like, Jordan!
If you let
that little nigga quit.
You let a doctor
Don't
write a
listen to her.
prescription like that, Ritalin becomes your babysitter.
That's right. Because your baby's sitting around here, your baby's literally baby and sitting, and he's looking like a dope head off of Welton. Bobblehead and shit. Who wants a bobblehead? If you want a bobblehead, then go get one of them NFL bobbleheads so you can sit it on your dashboard. Get Jesus. Like they had on goddamn Up and Smoke. And when you riding around, that motherfucker, you bobble all you wanted to do.
He did have a
Hey,
Jesus bobblehead.
Hey, Jesus, how you do this?
On top of his carpet, on his dashboard.
Have your bobblehead. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, a bobblehead. But if you want your baby to be a bobblehead, that's fucked up.
What?
You got a human bobblehead, and you condoning it. My baby is smart. No, he's not. He can't even retain or learn nothing because he's still stuck. He's stuck. Just think about it. First time you seen a motherfucker when they showed you heroin and big drugs, when they hit the drug and all of a sudden he just zones out and he's just looking. That's Ritalin. They take the Ritalin, they zone out, and they just looking. Now tell me what's the difference of a motherfucker that put a thing on his arm and shot some shit in his arm and he zones out and he's looking, and a baby taking a pill and dropping it in their mouth and they zone out and they just looking.
My grandson told me he don't like the way he feels when he takes it. He said because he feels like he's drunk.
How you know that feeling?
How did he know that feeling?
He's eating the drunks.
Hey, my grandson is 12 now, so I'm quite sure he business like that. But he said that.
He's 12 years old, he knows drugs.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, he's 13.
Oh, yeah. He might have been drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He might have, hey, by 13, I tasted the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Every time she turned her back, I never tried, what's making them feel so hard?
Yeah.
Why is everybody laughing and giggling but us? You know, you after a few sips of it, you found out you was laughing and giggling with and shit was funny. You didn't know what you was laughing for. You just had a couple sips of Mama Gin. She ain't know you had it. Every time she turned her back.
There was about a year between my first try and my second try, but yeah, at 12, snuck a little bottle of some cognac. That's a great first choice.
Let me tell you my
It
first
tastes,
drug
it
choice.
tastes like crap going down, and it tastes worse coming up.
Let me tell you my thing. I went down south, you know what I mean? I got in some trouble. My mother sent me to South Carolina, and I was staying with some people in South Carolina. They lived out in the country area where there was nothing. The closest house was about a mile down the road. So she used to bootleg. So she sold Boone Farm. Everybody know about the Boone Farm, the MD 2020, the Wild Turkey. That's big in the South area that people drink. So I call myself stealing a pint of a Boone Farm and drinking it. So I'm drinking the Boone Farm and joint like that. I run water to go take me a bath, you know, and not paying attention to the water. The water ran over in the bathroom and on the floor. And when I went to run in the bathroom to do it, the water had soaked the bathroom floor so bad. It was that particle board. I fell through the floor. And I was stuck. And I wound up spending that night because I was drunk all night long in this hole until somebody came and got me stuck
Was
out
the
of
water still running?
No, I got the water. But when I got to in front of the tub to turn it, the floor was so soaked that particle board, it broke and I fell through the trailer. You know what I mean? Through the floor of the trailer. So that's my first experience with it. I think I was maybe about 13.
I can't even bullshit y'all. Nigga, when I was 9 years old, every year, like I said, I spent my summers in Houston. I went to school in Denver, and I guess it was my mom's form of, this is some great ass babysitting. Because from the end of school to about 2 weeks before school started in August, I flew out to Houston. And I stayed with my aunts and my cousins. And I kind of hung because we didn't have family. There wasn't a lot of kids around here. And when shit started getting wild for me, the way they felt was the best way to do it is just let him go and be back home with all the family. So being back home with all the family, you know, you learn how to back home with the family traits.
Mm-hmm.
And every year my mom would come and pick me up. They always go to the gym joint. And in Texas, as you will find out, you don't buy your drink. You bring your bottle in.
Right.
And you set your shit on the table and you buy a setup. And the setup is some cups,
ice,
just ice, and whatever side mixes you want. Really?
That's
oh yeah, you walk to Texas, you sit your half gallon on the table.
Most bars down there, juke joints in the South are like that.
BYOB.
Shit, today you go to the strip clubs in Texas. And you
BYOB.
bring your own case of beer and your bottle of whiskey.
That's right.
Yep.
Why are they so messed up about everything else down there in Texas?
You know what I'm saying? So you walk in,
that
set
sounds
your,
right to me.
You walk in, set your drink on the table. So, you know, my mom and them get to partying. It's 2-3 half gallons on the table. My mama drinking. Christian brothers. They get to partying. They all got their cups. Me and my cousin Alex, Lester. You'll meet them next week. And shit, they turn their backs. We looking at each other. Take a sip.
So
take a sip.
We gonna watch the table.
I got
Yeah.
Do they let you buy more from the bar if you run out?
Usually they have beer.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an important part.
Or if it's a bootleg in South Carolina, they'll have that. But
Oh yeah, they have a bootlegger somewhere that if you need something, I'm pretty sure they make something. Because you gotta realize the package stores in Houston close like 8-9 o'clock.
Our Pacific store, our Pacific juke joint down there that our family.
You heard it's called right, the package
frequent. Frequent. You got a package store right next door, like built on the side.
Yeah, package.
You can still go in there and sell the package.
And the package store and the beer store is separate.
Right.
They're not the same. So beer opens later. You can get beer later. But hard liquor closes early.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to get your drinks earlier. So hopefully you done got a couple half gallons when you know it's a party. So you don't run out at your BYOB party.
Wow.
Or if you just happen to go to a dry county.
Sorry, that's
dry county is fucked up.
Small issue, but I needed that tangent before we continue. Sorry.
Yeah, you got them dry counties where like my hair, where my family holds the family reunion, dry county. You
Yeah.
just get beer, you can't get liquor. So when you driving to go to the family reunion, we stop in Corsicana, which is about 30 minutes away, and we're gonna spend about 100 to 200 liquor because we're not gonna be driving back and forth 30 minutes.
And the dry county still lets beer. I like this.
Yeah. But it's lower grade beer, like 7-Eleven style beer in South Carolina. It is.
But not in Texas. Texas don't even have 3-2.
7-Eleven, all 7-Eleven sell 3-2 now.
Not in Texas. They don't. You go in Texas, hey, they look at you crazy 3-2. Because I asked them what the Wednesday night. I was like, so Sunday, because this is when Denver didn't have Sunday liquor. So I said, y'all open on Sundays? They was like, open on Sundays? We've been open on Sundays. I'm like, oh, so y'all must got 3-2 liquor. 3-2. Yeah, 6% that's bitch. Well, you know they got fucked up hours. You close at 7 for liquor.
Right.
Beer comes at 8 or 9. Like they got their own different fucked up regulations over shit. So, I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know South Carolina did. I don't even know too many states other than us that do 3-2 beer.
So,
I never understood
most
3-2.
Most of them Bible belt places that do that 3-2 beer. Most of them. Yeah, and no, we can come back to this in a minute. Miss Green Jeans say that she's attending a normal meeting for Robert Dorr. He was arrested for growing cannabis in North Carolina. A veteran that is.
I heard about him.
You know, he's standing up for his rights. This meeting is on Saturday, January 25th at 4:20, and that's at ROUX or Rocks. What'd you call that? Rocks. Rocks. 3306A Davidson Street in Charlotte, North Carolina. And she's just asking people to come there and support.
Yeah, he actually turned himself in order to be the activist and bring all of this into public light.
Yeah, he called total.
He called the news and then he called the cops.
Yeah.
Well, he probably called
his
his
attorney.
attorney.
He grew his stuff to
and then called the news and then called the cops. And his attorney
Is that
probably
he
said
grew
I
his
wouldn't
stuff
do
up?
that.
Is that he grew his stuff up?
Yeah, he grew it.
He grew it in North Carolina? Yeah, he put the pictures on Facebook or something like that? Yeah, I see. I remember that. That was the other day we was talking about that. Sunday. Saturday.
Go for him.
Well,
Let's have the time. I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy
I'm
about
hoping
that.
his attorney said, I would be more than happy to represent you, but I would be a bad attorney if I didn't tell you that you probably shouldn't do this.
I'll tell you this.
Thank him for doing it, for sure.
You know,
that's
like today, I got to my doctor. I don't even think I had much of a doctor appointment for me. I think I was the doctor today. Today I was the doctor.
You analyzed him?
No, today, he kind of went in, looked at the CNN footage, saw what happened with us on the bus. It was like, he was being, was having devil's advocate back and forth, MMJ conversation. And because of me, now he is investigating MMJ more openly. You know what I'm saying? They came into the thing today telling me about the little girl that had 200 seizures and the CBD pills that got her down to 1 or 2 seizures a month.
Right.
And he was just like, I hope they open up and look at more stuff because there hasn't been no testing. And now that things are getting more in the forefront, testing is starting to happen. And I started breaking down, the RSO pills, the Rick Simpson oil, the whole difference of how edibles have helped a lot of seizure patients and different stuff like that. So by the time the end of my meeting, all he can say to me is, thank you for educating me because you taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't know. And now I understand how you circumvent your medicating where you don't take as much of the stuff you know that you don't need in your body, and how you circumvent your medication process through marijuana, which is very foreseeable. You can tell it. You know what I'm saying? So for people out there, you got to know your alternative. The alternative is real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just a one-way track like, for the poor NFL players. It's one way for them. It's Percocets, it's Vicodins, it's Demerol. It's whatever we can give you.
It's morphine.
Yeah, because that they give you that shot of Demerol and get you back on the field.
But you feeling good then.
Yeah, but when you get out that game and realize that your leg was really broke.
Yeah.
How many players have we saw when the game ended? Oh, I thought it was this or this, but it was really broken.
And
you shot him up.
And you're a fool if you don't think that they shoot themselves up on Monday to get through their easy Monday practice, and again on Tuesday to get through practice. And
well, they gotta get shot up
all the way through.
You can start getting shot up regularly.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that they don't do it every day. They have to probably space stuff out.
Well,
but I'm pretty sure they keep them.
Oh, you remember when we got hurt in that accident?
I had a friend. I had a personal friend.
We got hurt in that accident.
Played football that I sit with, and I seen my personal friend that played for the Dallas Cowboys, and I had the conversations where he's talking about Larry Allen and Michael Irvin because he played on that team. You know what I'm saying? So I had the conversations when he talking about, they started off just being hurt. Next thing you know, they're on coke. Next thing you know, they're at hotels having coke parties, and really, they just getting super high to ease this pain they in. And as he said, when he got hurt, and it started off with popping pills, and still to the day when I wasn't on him, he always wanted to pop a pain
Let's
pill.
explain why they get into coke, though. Oh, because they're given codeine, which is
right. But they get to the point where once they get out of the army, out the NFL, and they can't get that help and that big money you have, now, the doctors ain't readily giving you the pills that you was getting while you was an NFL player.
Right, and that was a secret
you
tragedy
getting stuff
of
like
the
us
80s.
now. You getting just them couple. When you're in the NFL, you get a job. Katuka, this is what you need.
And the NFL did a good job in the 80s of sweeping the big stories of that underneath the rug, where there were people getting out and they were getting involved in the sales in order to support the habit that they had to have because of their pain.
How many people have we seen get caught up on the big coke and dope sales at the NFL? We have one of them right here, which probably didn't get as much attention as most people would know, but he was the running back for the Washington Redskins. He was the MVP of the Super Bowl when Washington beat us. I always mess his name up. But if you Google that, you'll know his name. He was the running back and the MVP of the Super Bowl when the Washington Redskins kicked our ass. When Doug Williams had that astronomical second quarter.
Yeah.
Is that Okoye?
No, Okoye was from Kansas City. But
you're Washington.
That was New Orleans, right?
No,
you said Doug Washington?
He was from Washington. He was from Washington. The Washington Redskins. He was the running back. I can't think of his name, but I actually hung out with him through my friend that played for Dallas. We used to hang out at the strip club, and you know what I'm saying. He lived here. His brothers is all in here. So at the Old Hole, the bar I used to hang out with, he hung there too. One day you look up, the parking lot's full of police. He gets caught with 10, 12 keys in his trunk. Okay, what nigga goes to the bar with 10, 12 keys? I don't know what he did.
Oh, shit.
But he did. But he was another one of those NFL players just strung out, just party, just on them big drugs. Why? Because you got a lifestyle you got to uphold. Because you've been on all these pills for being hurt. That now you just got to sustain a high. You got to sustain a high to keep the pain away.
Right, and it's not. We're talking about one that, yeah. I mean, both of them on that level take away the pain, but. And heroin derivatives are worse because they get to a point where quite literally they affect your entire body, not just the parts that are in pain.
Like I said, I'm gonna tell you, it's true life. They prescribed me at the VA oxycodone. All right, when I take my oxycodone, I feel like all the time that I want to sit down, I want to relax. It don't feel like I don't have no motivation, like I can't do nothing. I don't like that feeling because it stays on you a long time. It's something like a high that stays all day, and I don't like the feeling. So when I started like frequently using marijuana all the time, all that went away. I didn't have that. I was able to be motivated. I was able to do things. So I'm pro marijuana any day because I'm a living proof that opiates don't happen.
Y'all was here when they gave me all the pills. Hell, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Blunt Radio was stagnant. I'm on the couch. I can't even get off the couch.
Hey.
I'm sleep all day. I'm waking up just enough to open the doors and have a couple conversations. Just out in this bitch, lethargic. Can't even keep my eyes open.
Right. I didn't do. Yeah, if I would have been single, going through the Percodans the first week after surgery, I would have probably starved too. You
know what I'm saying?
There was no consciousness.
You see my eating habit? I eat once breakfast in the morning, and I might eat at night, and that's them pills. They want you on them pills. It fucks up your stomach tracts. You know, I see it. I'm going through stomach issues right now. He's going through stomach issues right now. Why? Because we put 5,000 pills down our stomach. And you fucked up our stomach linings. And you don't want to tell the truth and say that we fucked you up.
Well, and 9 times out of 10, especially cancer patients, the chemotherapy, chemo was the Latin chemical therapy. It's, I don't know, in my eyes, same thing as pouring Drano down your system, You're putting something in your system that's supposed to be picked up by magnets in your bloodstream and flush through you in ways to see or this, that, or the other. And then in addition to that, a lot of them are getting radiation therapy generally targeted at their stomach because that's where all of your body goes through. Your blood filters through your kidneys, your digestive system that lets everything in is down there. So yeah, everybody ends up with messed up stomachs from surviving a lot of things. It really shouldn't be related,
One time I was taking so many pills, they had to give me something for my stomach because I was taking that many pills.
And then you had to take something for the
pills.
Right.
Yeah. It was 16 pills I was taking at one time. Then they started giving me stomach thing. I'm still having stomach problems to this day and time. I just went on another medicine for my stomach.
And yet they're worried about the side effects that everybody wants to have. Everybody wants the side effects of cannabis.
That's what it is. They mad that they can't sit down and smoke all day.
They should be able to too, though. I got their back. They should be able to smoke.
Right.
Because all of them is just like us. They've been through post-traumatic stress. They was born like we was born. Everybody's been through a stressful point in life. And then whatever else goes along with it brings on more. You know?
Well, and, there's a level of, at very least, you've got to accept that there's a level of functionality. People who are into these other things are looking for, quote, the nod or whatever they want to call it, where they just hit that incapacitated point. Everybody teases that you smoke and you get couch locked and you pass out, whatever, but you still aren't at that point where you're groggy, stupid, for all effects, handicapped if an emergency comes up. Cannabis, you can still snap out, come through, and deal with things and get yourself to safety if you're in a situation where you fell asleep because you had too much even.
Look at it like this. High.
You pass out drunk, you pass out on heroin, you may not be waking up before the ship sinks.
or if you
whatever.
wake up, you ain't in the best of faculties.
Right, you can't get yourself out anyway.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, I see some people really high. I can't say I haven't. And some people don't handle weed like some people handle weed. They don't. But there's a very small amount of people that don't handle weed right. And guess what? Most of those people, after a couple times smoking, they realize smoking ain't for them. And they stop. I know so many people today that say, I don't smoke because it makes me paranoid because I get this way. I tried it once or twice, and every time I tried it, I felt like this. You hear those people. You don't hear nobody say, I tried it, it makes me feel like this, and I'm going to smoke again today. How many people you met like that?
Me? I'm smoking again today tomorrow.
You didn't feel paranoid and scared to go outside and stuck in your skin. And, and if you're addicted, this tell me something.
And there are
how much pot can you actually smoke in a day?
There are actually therapists who are experimenting with the idea that paranoia is one, based out of the way our society is built, and two, actually a healthy developmental change that they should be prescribed and work through with the physician to work through that paranoia and find out what's the actual root of those paranoias, not that, you know what I mean, as a therapy drug, as in to the same degree like they're using it as a withdrawal drug for people on more serious.
Hallucinogenics take your mind into a greater state, and that's why they do hallucinogenic studies where they have where they put them on LSD or whatever, so that you go. What's the rich guy?
And it's comparing
Who's the rich guy?
Leary,
but this one that just died. It's on Gates or one of them.
Yes, the Apple. Steve Jobs.
Yeah, did he regularly?
Right. He, in fact,
do that study.
As he passed, he asked for pain relief in his final hours. But he regularly experimented, and he felt that it was the greatest contribution to working through his fears and obstacles in developing everything that Apple did. And yeah, all of the great writings that go back to the scientists who helped develop LSD, from the intention of being a truth serum and to finding out what it did, have gone through the facts that, there's progressions through it and through the therapies, and they say that, you go through fear of being this, fear of being that, fear of this, and you break through those cycles, and that's they're relating the paranoia back to that type of work.
Yeah, I remember a movie that was out a while back. It was called Jacob's Ladder.
You remember that movie? Yes, I do.
That was
right.
Wow.
And actually, he seen himself getting stabbed in Vietnam, and then it switched to the point that he's sitting in New York on the train and stuff like that. But actually, he was still in Vietnam, dying right there, and it was on LSD. They was using the LSD on the soldiers. That's what they talked about.
I don't doubt it either. Probably keep you crazy out there.
Well, I guess they need them hyped up with them because they were fighting a different type of enemy in Vietnam.
Vietnam. I keep telling everybody, America don't like to say we lost a war, but we sure didn't win it.
Yeah. Right. Well, when
a motherfucker do this and become the tree, you walk by a whole area and you think you saw the trees.
I think we lost like 78,000 people.
Hey, BJ, you think it's a tree?
In Vietnam.
That's a whole company seat.
After French lost 50,000. The French lost 50,000 before we went in there.
It's the whole company seat. Look. Everybody posing.
With their silly hats on that you're like, now how did we miss those?
And walk right by them, and the next thing you know, when you're in the middle and the tree starts stabbing, you can't even get to fighting. You're in the middle of a fucked up situation. They're dropping from up here. And they don't care if they land on their homie's blade because they came to die. That was the difference. I keep telling people, everybody likes to debate, but if you've never been to basic, and if you've never seen the Army, and if you've never even learned Army philosophy, military philosophy, what they think and what they're training you to be prepared for battle, because you come in getting prepared for battle. And when you go in when it's looking like it's about to be a war, they're really trying to make sure you're ready. They're trying to get rid of everything weak.
We lost 36,000 Americans in Vietnam.
And you look at it. We're trained to fight. We're trained to kick an ass. We're trained to take shit over, blow shit up, fuck shit up. Hurrah! Army way. You know what I'm saying? Guess what they're trying to do? Die. How do you fight someone like that? I've said it all along. How do you fight a person who is not... We're fighting because we want to live. They're fighting because they don't give a fuck. That's what's happening in Iraq and Afghanistan. Once again, the same time of fight. That's why they've been there so long.
Right.
Because you can't go fight people that would drive their car into you and blow themselves up. They're not trying to fight. That's not a fight. I'm trying to die. You're trying to fight. That's a knife at a gunfight.
Right.
I'm just saying, that's a knife at a gunfight.
I was saying that was brass knuckles at a gunfight.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why this war, I don't give a fuck what great, wise general or anybody wants to say, semantics. Break it down to simplicity. This is why the shit's still going on. Because you're picking fights with people that don't want to fight. That people prefer to say, fuck with me and I'll die for my country. Seriously.
And that's where all the argument always goes back to. This is all about money and power. Because if this was about freedoms and rights, we would be enlightening those people to realize that life is worth living.
Right. But we're not teaching that. But we're acting like, hey, we're going to send them and we're going to liberate them. What?
And we're going to do it by killing the bad ones.
Hey.
That are happy to die because they are going on to virgins or whatever, or even our version, heaven. They're going on to heaven. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go in philosophy with that. We'll stop there for sure.
Everyone has their version. Their vision, as we say in The Secret, whatever you believe in and you embody can help you become a better person. It's not what I believe in because it's going to help me. It's what you believe in.
The difference is not looking at this is hell. This isn't hell. There's bad things here, but there is far more wonderful joy, beauty, pleasure, all of that. So, yeah, if our wars were really about freeing people, that would be where we start.
Right. I mean, there wouldn't be no Darfur.
There'd be propaganda wars.
There wouldn't be no situations like we've seen throughout our years because it's money in war. Bottom line is, when shit is going slow, when the economy starts crashing, I'll tell you when America starts crashing, when we went out of war. Because all that money we spent on war starts coming back to haunt us now. And then we realize that the only way we can get all these Halliburtons to give us a bunch of more money is to start up another fight so they can make a bunch of more shit to sell a bunch of more shit. To us and them, because they're selling it to both sides. No, we're not supposed to do it, but trust me. Come on. Come on.
Right.
They make guns.
That's the oldest military tactic ever. Sell to both sides, and then once one side is decimated, but is the only one that is in existence, you go through, and if you have to work with them, then you divide and conquer. But
well, I just seen
ABC.
I just seen the president released his budget, and I guess he giving Israel $3.1 billion.
We're actually over time. We can keep going.
We would have to see what for what, whatever they buy.
Giving who?
His new budget. He released his new budget, and $3.1 billion if it goes to Israel for aid.
Well, that's what the Republicans wanted. They was crying about making sure we took care of Israel.
Well, they got their money. Yes, indeed.
So, at that note, we gave y'all a very, very, very good, informative show.
Yes.
We're going to get you some songs, 1 or 2 songs, and we're going to head our way out of here. Tonight is Thursday night. We're bringing on a new show, Sketchy's Comedy at 8:30. Make sure y'all tune in and check out the new show. And Friday, it'll be another new show. Just playing. But tonight, we do have Sketchy's Comedy coming out at 8:30 with Chris Carlton and Cameron Humanity. And I don't know who their guest is this week, but Sketches is in the building.
It looks like they're going to be like the Clown Family with Longhead said.
There were a lot of people wanting to jump in. I let them know that it's hard to get more than 10 butts actually into chairs here. So they're all cool with that. They know they've got a lot of time to get everybody in. They're just excited, and we're excited too. But I said, as many want to come and entertain me, that's fine too. They're here for my entertainment.
Well, guys, in that note, make sure you tune in today. We got 7 o'clock, the Mixtape Review Show, followed by Sketches Comedy. And at 4 o'clock, we have Full Melt Thrash. Rock out with your hash out.
Oh, man, rock out with your cock out.
Rock out with your cock out. Oh, see, I'm not a good screamer. In that note, roll a joint, fill a blunt, dab a time or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Yeehaw! And SOS. Smoke one, son. And yes, I did not forget you guys. Do something for someone other than your goddamn self. Stay blunted, my friends.
Stay blunted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hold up, catch up. I'm gone. It's too late. Sorry.
I'll forever.
Catch up.
So I'ma keep doing me. When I make it to the top, man, I'ma keep doing me.
It's too late.
I'ma keep doing me. Don't stop, we finally famous. I'ma keep doing me.
I'm being me, no matter the case. Get up out my face when I'm killing the game, thus making a name. Bitch the glamour, you can keep the frame. Indie music, underground, why to take over the mainstream? We went it out, but we had to get it. Step with the game because we winning. Independent, perfect and needed. But I'm so belligerent, moving weight with LA. Should've had me locked up, put it up penitentiary. Hand in business, every day, major moves. Get paid, photo shoots, nuts, photo booths. I'm made from nothing, I'm living proof. American stars on American cars. Guess you can say it's the American way. Way just keep on being you, I'm gonna keep on being me. As long as everything's alright, everybody gon' ball alright. Everyone's sticking cam. Roses click inside.
So I'ma keep doing me. When I make it to the top, man, I'ma keep doing me. I'ma keep doing me. Don't stop, we finally famous. I'ma keep doing me. I'ma ball forever. So I'ma keep doing me. When I make it to the top, man, I'ma keep doing me. I'ma keep doing me. Don't stop, we finally famous. I'ma keep doing me.
And I'ma keep doing me till my dying day. Taking over at every stage. Shout out this man parachute back in my trying days. Now got all kind of pay. Now I'm finally couple people down when I ain't had no new friends when I stack my gotta get it till it's gone. Hit the dealership, say whip, I'm gone. Cash out, I'm on. I do it for my fans and my fan back home. I done listed enough. This first out, hit the dash, I'm stunning. Paid them. It out at me, mama, I made it. Ain't this a blessing? No more going hungry, stressing. Can't be gambling, young and reckless. Sound like that. No shirt, no necklace. No need for questions.
Cause I'm on.
Can't catch up to me,
cause I'm gone. I'ma ball forever. So I'ma keep doing me. When I make it to the top, man, I'ma keep doing me. I'ma keep doing me. Don't stop, we finally famous. I'ma keep doing me. I'ma ball forever. So I'ma keep doing me. When I make it to the top, man, I'ma keep doing me. I'ma keep doing me. Don't stop, we finally famous. I'ma keep doing me.
Gotta keep it professional.
You got me up all night, like my favorite drug, I'm feeling so high. What you doing to my body? What you doing to my soul? You got me up all night, I cannot escape what I'm feeling inside. My heart is jumping down my body. You are my natural high. I'm in the clouds, but I can't feel you around. All I feel is this drug, and I ain't coming down. It's taking over my brain, making me feel so insane. Body shaking, but I can't feel no pain, yeah. I'm talking to myself at night, cause nobody listens. 2 in the morning, and I'm in the kitchen writing lyrics. Gripping my chest so tightly, cause my heart's doing Olympics. My spirit's lifting, and I don't think I can handle this. How do you do what you do? You live inside of me. No wonder why when I sleep I feel some company. I close my eyes and your face is all that I can see. I'm overdosing and I need someone to revive me. You got me up all night, like my favorite drug, I'm feeling so high. What you doing to my body? What you doing to my soul? You got me up all night, I cannot escape what I'm feeling inside. My heart is jumping down my body. You are my natural high. I'm walking around these hallways and I feel like they're closing in on me. I stare into the mirrors and you look back at me so uncomfortably. Yeah. My baby, can you tell me what's in your mixture that makes my heart beat so much quicker? I've done some shit in my past, but I'm praying to God, 'cause I don't want this to last. Have you ever had a feeling so dark it takes over your heart? It's hard to get it restarted. Running round in circles doesn't help, it hurts worse. Trying to cope, it don't work, 'cause you got me up all night, like my favorite drug, I'm feeling so high. What you doing to my body? What you doing to my soul? You got me up all night, I cannot escape what I'm feeling inside. My heart is jumping down my body. You are my natural high. I see the sunrise and I feel like I'm in a dream. I try to open my mouth and talk, but I cannot hear my screams. Yeah, got me knocking so hard trying to break these walls down. I was once lost and still I am not found. I don't know what's gonna help me through this terror. It's my error for falling in love with you. I bang my head against these walls until I fall down. Something jolts my body, but I feel much better now. I'm scared for my life, it's easy to get inside. You got me, you got me, you got me. You got me up all night, like my favorite drug, I'm feeling so high. What you doing to my body? What you doing to my soul? You got me up all night, I cannot escape what I'm feeling inside. My heart is jumping down my body. You are my natural high.